Good day from the Japanese Friendship Garden in Balboa Park. We're doing something really silly. We came here before and we were thinking about like, oh, it's a neat place to, if we had like little Gundam models and posed them, took pictures.
And now we're doing it.
Now we're doing it. I got a backpack. I brought a few we made. So we got 3. We've got one Sarah's made and put decal or stickers on. We've got one I've made that I did nothing to, no details. And one I made that's like super detailed and painted. And we just came out here to see if we can get some pictures with them. Little Gundam models, also known as Gunpla. So we figured we'd go full Japanese since I'm going to be there very soon.
Yeah.
The future and past. Yeah, exactly. So we're pretty amateur at, or you're not a good photographer.
I mean, I got this here.
So Sarah has a camera, a fancy camera.
Yeah.
My camera I'm holding now has autofocus, so I doubt we'll get anything cool with that. But hopefully, we'll see. This is all totally experimental.
Yeah.
I really do love the little stepping stones here. And the koi pond.
All the flowers are blooming too.
I know, the flowers are blooming. They actually have a, what was it, cherry blossom?
Cherry blossom walk.
Cherry blossom walk starting on the 20th and I think through the 22nd of March. We're passing some cherry blossoms, but look how tiny some of these are. Coming freshly into bloom. We were saying it'd be really cool if we could set them up with these little bonsais because they already look like Gundam-sized trees.
But we shall respect the bonsai.
Yeah, we won't mess with those. I can't stop laughing because it looks funny like this. So we set up one of these. This is a master grade Jesta from
It's too out of focus.
Gundam Unicorn. For whatever reason, her camera isn't able to get a good shot. Maybe mine won't either. You can't autofocus. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
Kind of. So this is the one that has no detail whatsoever. This is literally out of the box build. There's so many more cherry blossoms than just last week. Tons of people out here taking photos. Not like we are, but photos nonetheless. This is the problem with autofocus. Sarah's trying to get her Wing Zero hands. Posing these can be a pain out in places like this. Here's Barbatos, fully customized. Here's the one Sarah made, her Wing Zero. Which, oh no, details. Now, this one's just out of the box. She didn't use any paint or anything, just put little stickers on it. There's Barbatos. Got this nice tree here. Just a simple pose. Again, probably not autofocusing. Get a pose you like? This is a lot more difficult to do out in nature with like unstable rocks and losing little pieces like hands that fall down here. So if you take your Gundams outside for pictures, be mindful of that.
Protect your Gundam.
Keep discovering this is rather difficult. Sarah's just holding hers now because trying to pose the thing is a total pain. It's fun though. The problem with the Barbatos that I painted myself, like completely custom, is it's too thick, so it's difficult to move the joints. So a lot of the same poses I'll use with him. How you doing over there?
Trying to like think it in my mind, like. You know?
Looks like you're dabbing.
No.
This is a nice little spot though. So it turns out her camera, she didn't bring the right lens for it.
Yeah, because
Yeah, so we're trying her phone. Hopefully her phone camera works. And of course, I just can't seem to get the autofocus going on with this thing. I'm bringing this guy out instead of Barbatos because he's not caked with paint. I do love the pose though. I figured out how to get it to autofocus. If you happen to have a DJI Osmo Pocket and you need it to autofocus, look really closely at something, but it has to cover the whole camera. I was trying to zoom in like this and it wasn't working. But now it is.
my goodness.
Funny, we just had Sarah's little Wing Zero here in an awesome pose, and then
And
a
the
little gust of wind took him out.
This boy is so fragile.
It's okay. That's why you should have got a bigger one here.
Well,
Just so you know what I'm talking about, this is her little Wing Zero. That's a, well, real grade or high grade. This is the master grade size. Definitely better for this kind of stuff. Yes, that's pretty alright pose. They're being buddies.
maybe like looking behind him like what's
Look at all the cherry blossoms out here. It's like a whole little cherry blossom trail. And of course you got the river with the little steps too.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out
How to incorporate it. Oh, there we go. We like this here because of the building in the background. But I finally got it to focus right, so there you go, there's the building. Just want to show you what we actually have here. Looks like they're setting something up down there. Really cool building. And they have a koi pond as well. And that's where Barbados is. Just hanging out on a rock. I will say I do think this is the best view here at the Friendship Garden. Unfortunately, all you really have is a bridge rail, which we're not going to mess with today because it goes right down into the river if something were to fall. I mentioned it before last time, but tickets are $12 for general, $10 for military. So yeah, you do have to pay to come in here. But here's another nice area to throw a little plastic model. More cherry blossom. Look at it everywhere, the petals. And of course I figured out how to kind of somewhat focus this camera at the end of the day. So a lot of the earlier stuff didn't come out that well, but hopefully your pictures did with the camera phone or the camera on the phone.
yeah.
One last panoramic of the lower section, the Japanese Friendship Garden. Maybe we'll come back and do this on a weekday. Something worth pointing out, if you like to take your Gundam models out and take pictures with them, do be careful, because at one point I almost lost the hand on Barbados and she broke the V on the koi fish. That one's white. It's kind of cool. Inside one of the buildings they actually have a model of the whole Friendship Garden. There's quite a bit of glare here. So it starts back here. That's the building we're in right now, and this is the whole thing. All right, that is gonna do it from this weird, totally different kind of video.
Yeah.
Of just taking pictures of Gundam at the Friendship Garden. But with going to Japan soon, I plan on going to the Gundam base because they have life-size unicorn Gundam and all that. So there will be more Gundam stuff, and this is a tourist destination, so kind of counts.
Yeah.
Hopefully the video I make kind of this is somewhat coherent and the pictures turn out okay, because we have no idea how the pictures will really be. So hopefully they're good.
Yeah.
But that is going to do it. Thank you all for watching. The caravan is moving on.